Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Re-Engineer Tech, where we investigate technology and tamper with it. Thanks again for joining me. Today we are going to be doing our first souped up project. In this episode, we will be re-engineering a pump action marshmallow gun. Now, various versions of marshmallow shooters have been around for years, but the first one I got to see in action was last Christmas when it was gifted to my friend. After stealing it for a few minutes and shooting my unsuspecting friends, I knew that this was going to be something I would tear apart and soup up. Now, I was able to find the same model on clearance for about $9 at Marshall's and have seen them once in a while since then. That being said, I highly recommend that what we're about to do here in this video, you don't try at home. It claims to be able to fire mini marshmallows up to 30 feet, operates on pump action pressurized air to fire the mallows, and has a hopper along the top that holds up to 20 of these sweet little doom puffs. Now they can make claims until the cows come home, but it isn't fact until we go out and test it. So we're going to be looking at how the gun operates to see where we can make improvements. I will also be paying attention to accuracy, range, and rate of fire in order to quantify how much we've improved the guns with our modifications. So that being said, let's go set up a little range and start testing it out.
Alright, so we got the mini marshmallows, which weren't included in the box. Understandably, those things go stale pretty fast and they need to be nice. So we got our gun now. Go like that. We're going to count how many marshmallows we can actually fit in here. They say 20. We'll see. So we got 1, 2. I can already tell there's going to be a problem here. 4, 5. Alright, so we're at 20, which is what it says is its maximum. 1, 2, and I still got room. So let's see. So it looks like we got actually a capacity of 27 marshmallows. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but they kind of have rotated all sorts of different ways. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll find out. Because what I'm worried about is they're not going to travel down this tube too well, and I'm going to have to shake it. So let's take a look. Alright, so I'm starting from about 5 feet back. So I'm noticing that so as you can see here, it hasn't moved down. Oh, this is what I was worried about. Alright, well, let's see if we can make it work. So from 5 feet, not super accurate, but I wouldn't say it's inaccurate. It would just take some practice. Oh. Alright, now. There we go. What a mess. Alright, so we're all set up. I am now back what I would say is 10 feet. Oh, come on. What's going on? Oh, there were 2 loaded. Interesting. Huh. One of them stuck on the wall. So you gotta push with such force. You'll see that I'm coming kind of consistently off to the left there by about like a foot, half a foot. I'll show you. Holding it like this. So when I crank forward on this, I'm kind of going like this a little bit because I almost want to bring this back. Come on. I keep getting double fires here. jammed. Alright, so there's definitely some improvements to be made here. And I think part of it is I made the mistake of using the marshmallows more than once. So now I'm trying to clear this jam, but I'm thinking I'm making it worse. Alright, so I figured out what's going on here. Basically, this group has become all one marshmallow. Don't worry, I'm not eating the used marshmallows. These are fresh. Because you gotta eat them, right? Yep. See, they were all stuck together. So, all the used marshmallows are getting set aside. That wants to be stuck. So if I put ones in that are a little bit too big, they kind of get stuck. Alright, well, let's just fire some more. Getting the marshmallows still to go down. As you can see, stuff's getting a little bit yuck there. Another thing I could do for future is feed some pressure back here to help push these forward. But anyway, so now we're back at about 15 feet. I'm actually aiming to the right. Oh, come on. Right. Hey, I got one. Alright, two. On the ricochet. Three hits from about 15 feet. Alright, we're set up again. I've got a few shots in here for shooting from about 20 feet. Not going to be exactly 20 feet though. Okay, I had a double fire. I believe it would be Archer that would say, if you want ants, that's how you get ants. I got marshmallows all over the place. Alright, so we just finished up with the range testing. As you guys might have noticed, at the 20-foot range I fired fewer shots, and that was fewer than I would have even liked. But that's due to a problem that we were experiencing throughout testing was, as you can see here, we have a jam. That was consistent throughout. It became worse and worse as we used the Marshmallow Raider more and more, and that's partially due, I'm not sure if you can see this, I'll try to get you a still shot to show the sugar buildup from the marshmallows traveling down the tube. And this is absolutely not what we want to see. We want this to stay nice and clean and slick, so that way that doesn't happen. The marshmallow is completely stuck in there. I tried using the ram to help clear it by taking this off and trying to force air back down through that. No go. And that's going to be a big problem that I have to address in the upgrade, because what's the point of doing the upgrade if the toy itself does not work? One of the ways I'm planning on trying to address that is by adding some back pressure here with the CO2 system I have in mind for actually propelling the marshmallows downrange. Through testing, I also think that yes, this would make it to 30 feet. Wow, if it made it to 50 feet, I think it would probably disintegrate and shred the marshmallow at that point. No accuracy whatsoever. I did see a large fall off on how fast the marshmallow was going, so I'd say like 15-20 feet is probably the maximum that you would want to use it, with 30 feet being like, oh okay, I just felt it kind of lightly tap me, versus like a nice little solid hit
that I like to do because it startles my friends. Anyways, so we're going to take this to the bench. I'm going to take some time to look at how we might be able to improve this. Maybe we'll take this and move it upwards so we get more downward gravitational force. But that being said, I don't think that's going to be our go-to, because when I was trying to clear the blockage, I would already be taking the gun and tilting it this way or this way and trying to clear the jam. So it seems like it's either I'm going to have a larger tube here or going to have back pressure. So we'll go and take a look at that. All right, let's go to the bench. The range testing, time to break this down. Holy crap. Set up the system.